Welcome to POPLAW Podcast. I'm your host, Desiree, and I'm still not your attorney. POPLAW is presented to you by Revolt Podcast Network. We're back with a new sound, same show, and all things pop culture and law.
Two 3CP 216278. Filed February 15, 2023. No judicial officer assigned. Rayshawn Bennett, attorney, unauthorized possession of prohibited item by inmate. Felony. Date of birth February 16, 1991. Black male, 5'6", 170 pounds. In the Superior Court of Fulton County, Georgia, first appearance, court action. The accused, defendant Rayshawn Bennett, was arrested on the 14th day of February 2023 for the crimes enumerated in Superior Court case number 23CP 216278 and appeared before me today where the following occurred. A judge presided and read the constitutional rights to the defendant. Judge's name, Holly Hughes. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford an attorney, I will appoint an attorney for you at no cost to you or your family. The court found that probable cause exists to detain the defendant for the crimes enumerated in the above referenced case. The issue of bond argued by counsel, see attached order. The court set a total bond amount of Recep 02/16/2023 for private attorney. The defendant was served in open court with the state's petition to revoke the defendant's existing probation, and a warrant for the defendant's arrest was signed. Attorney whose telephone number was appointed to represent or represents the defendant. As this case falls during the period of the Supreme Court of Georgia's declaration of statewide judicial emergency dated March 14, 2020, and subsequent amendments brought on by the nationwide COVID-19 crisis, the court is not able to inform the defendant of his or her next court date. The clerk's court will send notice of the next court date to the defendant by regular mail. Court verified address of the defendant, Rayshawn Bennett, but it's in Atlanta. I'm not going to put this man's address out there because that's not necessary.
I'm going to be honest with you. Can't get mad at Lucci. Lucci had the shake on him, but in all honesty, that's how it's going in Fulton County Jail. 15 inmates died last year. Matter of fact, let me show you a news story that they ran 2 weeks ago.
New information on a Channel 2 Action News exclusive. A Fulton County Jail detainee stabbed dozens of times describes to us the moment he thought he was going to die. Channel 2's Michael Seiden live outside the Fulton County Jail with the attack and how it happened, Michael.
And Linda, tonight, a spokesperson here at the sheriff's office told us that those two men who were stabbed inside the Fulton County Jail were rushed to a hospital. They are now back at the jail recovering. Tonight, we are also hearing from one of those men who told us he lost so much blood, get this, he thought he was going to die.
To consent to this recorded call, press 1.
In an exclusive interview with Channel 2 Action News,
I'm on the third floor in the medical dorm.
28-year-old Demency Flanagan spoke with us from the Fulton County Jail Monday, describing the terrifying moment he thought he was going to die.
How are you alive right now?
Man, I don't know. I can't. I was just praying the whole time they stopped. When they were stabbing me, I just praying they stopped stabbing.
The father of 6 who's being held at the jail as he currently awaits trial says inmates armed with homemade shanks attacked him in the middle of the night, stabbing him at least 35 times. He also told us how he witnessed the same group attack this man, 33-year-old Cordera Tuitt.
Had to rush both of us to the hospital. He almost died. I almost died.
Demency Flanagan did not tell us what started this brawl, so we reached out to the sheriff's office hoping to get answers. We received an email, quote, a spokesperson with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office confirms an incident which occurred on February 5th at the Fulton County Jail is under investigation. 2 inmates were injured and treated at Grady Hospital. Both have since returned to the Fulton County Jail. But for the sister of Demency Flanagan,
What do you think's going to happen if they don't get control of what's going on in that jail?
A lot of people going to die.
So first off, Mr. Flanagan told me this is the second time he's been stabbed inside that jail. Again, I've spoken with Sheriff Labatt in the past. He has told me he's made it a top priority to get those shanks out of there, but he says the problem is the building's crumbling and that these inmates are using those materials to make shanks. We've also filed an open records request. We were trying to find out what the staffing was like, what kind of security was in there, and of course we're looking to get that surveillance video. As soon as we get an answer on that open records request, we will pass it along. For now, we are live in Northwest Atlanta. Michael Seid in Channel 2 Action News.
Go check the community out too real quick. So the POPLAW Podcast is back with an all-new episode featuring former NBA All-Star and entrepreneur Baron Davis. The links and everything like that will be in the comment section, but also I'll put them in the community and in the description. So what is he supposed to do? I get it. He faces the felony right now. But in all honesty, I don't think YFN Lucci getting out of jail no way. They ain't gave that man a plea deal or nothing. So, well, I won't say that, bro. That's too immature. I can't say that because I wouldn't say that about anybody else. Let me put it this way. It's bad for YFN Lucci. One, he done been jumped and stabbed twice. He even told them before they trying to kill me. Try to get a bond. Had a bond, but he messed that up. So, in all honesty, can't blame nobody else but yourself because you broke protocol. You went to the strip club, got your chicken wings and everything like that, and laughed all about it when people said it was serious. But even though that may be the reason why he in there, doesn't mean he should be treated anything less than somebody who should be protected in jail. So, Sheriff Labatt, I got to ask you this simple question. Are you really doing your job? Because it sounds like you ain't. But y'all let me know your thoughts on this one. I don't blame YFN Lucci for getting caught with the shank in the cell, bro. I just don't. But now he facing another felony on top of everything else. And I think if we being honest, you can't get mad at that. But are y'all mad at that? Subscribe, turn on the bell to stay notified. I don't think you've seen this story anywhere else. Anyways, this happened on Valentine's Day. I didn't say anything about YFN Lucci, so I guess I just broke the news right now.
What's really hood when I'm through the hood? Nothing be said, we got it overstood. The team fed, yeah, it's really good. Put that on everything, bro, you're never good. What's really hood when I'm through the hood? Nothing be said, we got it overstood.